going on, YouTube? I haven't seen you guys in a while. I've been busy making videos, making music. So this is the summer update, I guess. It's almost July. And I have a new video coming out on the 4th of July in Excelsis Deo. The reason why I decided to do the video on it is because in the song it touches on with this weather modification, chemtrails, them blacking out the sky. Early in the June, or it was actually even late May, it was so dark here in Southern California, Los Angeles. We never, ever have clouds like we had. To make a long story short, they started bombing the skies with chemtrails. I mean, they bombed it so much that it was like December for a good 4 weeks. Literally, we didn't see the sun at all. And I've been out here for 40 years. It's never been anything like that. It was almost as if they were seeing what they could do, seeing how much that they could actually block out the sun this time. Usually we get it, it's cloudy for about 3 or 4 days. You can see the trails in the sky. But this time it was just, I can't even describe it. You'd wake up in the morning and you couldn't see the sky. So I decided to shoot a video, and I thought, oh man, I'm gonna have to get this video done in the next 3 or 4 days. I wanna get it while they're bombing the skies. Well, it was like the first week, the second week. I mean, it actually kind of worked out for me shooting the video because I didn't get what I wanted the first few days. And so I was thinking that, oh crap, man, it's been cloudy for like almost 2 weeks now. It's probably going to get sunny again and my shots won't match. Well, for another week, complete darkness. So anyway, let's talk about the video, shooting the video. I did it almost the entire video. I shot myself except for some help that I got from my wife, who was amazing on camera. She's tiny. She had the camera on the shoulder rig. It's heavy. The whole rig is probably a good 35, 40 pounds, and she did a great job. So thank you, Lucy Kaylee. What else can I tell you about the video? It's mainly about chemtrails and Jesus. What I do know is that we need Jesus. We need some sort of spirituality. See, I always get tongue-tied in front of the camera. Like I have all these things that I want to share about the video process, and then whenever I hit record, it's all gone. Oh yeah, there's one cool thing in the video that I was shooting over this abandoned lot, and I had this one shot all set up where I was sitting on the dumpster. Right when I was about to shoot, the security guard came over from an adjacent building and said, sorry, you can't film here. So I had to split. So I drove around looking for another place to film, and synchronously I found this alleyway. It actually worked out even cooler because the way that I set up the shot, it looks like the telephone poles are lined up as a bunch of crosses. And I actually didn't really notice that when I was setting up the shot, because I was just kind of looking for graffiti and a dumpster and a kind of real dirty, dilapidated aesthetic. So I didn't really even notice the crosses in the telephone poles until I was back in the editing bay. And I wanted to stay away from using guitars in this because I wanted it to be as hard of a song as possible with acoustic drums and synthesizers. So there's a lot of TB303 that I used in that, both analog and plug-in versions. I used the ABL3 and the Hive 2. I got some new stuff here in the studio. I got this beautiful new walnut rack, and I got it from Audiorax, and that's audio, Audiorax.com. And they did this one right here too, and they're more like pieces of furniture, you know, because I spend so many hours here every day. I'm probably in here 10 hours every single day. I got the new Tonex. The Tonex guitar modeling things are just out of this world. I don't know if you've checked it out or not. Amp sims and cab simulations are just incredible. That's it, I guess. I probably got some other stuff to say, and I was thinking about doing another video on some of the drum fills that I did in Excelsis Deo. I worked really hard on that, so look for an upcoming video on drum parts that I wrote. All right, so don't forget, tune in on the 4th of July at 12 o'clock noon Pacific. Anyhow, hope everyone's having an awesome summer, and I'll catch you guys soon. All right, peace.